Joining me now on Blitz are a pair of the Lady Indians volleyball stars here at Tallulah Falls School. I have Katy Corbett, a senior, and Barrett Whitener, a junior. So girls, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate the opportunity to come up here and talk volleyball with you.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And Katy, you've been in a position to be able to be on this team for 4 years, make state all 4 years, and get back to the Sweet 16. How exciting is that to be able to accomplish this again?
That's just extremely special to me, especially being my senior year. That's just something that everyone wants to finish out, doing the best that you can your senior year. And especially, we made it my sophomore year to the Sweet 16, and we didn't make it as far last year, but just like coming back and making it even further just makes it even more special. I'm just proud we've come so far.
Absolutely. And Barrett, you've been a big part of that this year in your success leading the team on and off the court. But what has been, in your mind, the biggest difference between, say, last year's group and this year's team?
I think last year we did have some chemistry, but this year we have so much more, and we're just all so close and really just get so excited together and just have so much fun.
Yeah, it's very evident that you all enjoy being out there. So now what was unique is this team started out 2-10, and a lot of that has to do with just a really tough schedule, which I think has made you stronger in the long run, but it probably was frustrating because that's not the start you wanted.
Yes.
Something happened and you go 12-2 and just dominate in September. What happened?
Well, starting off, we definitely were playing harder opponents and stuff like that, and at the time it was frustrating, but looking back, I'm so glad we did it because it just made us such a stronger team playing against those difficult opponents and then just going into region and things like that. And I just think everyone just started to gel more together and become one team, and it just, I don't know, just a spark hit, and we just knew we were doing. Practice was just on point, and then it just rolled over to games, and I was just so proud of all of us just to go from that to being just making it happen.
Yeah, and you would much rather have that, I guess, that portion of the season where you go 2-10 be at the front and not at the back.
Yes,
so,
yes.
Barrett, what were the discussions like with the team when you're going through such a hot stretch? Is it something where you almost didn't want to talk about it because things were going so well, or did you enjoy talking about the success?
I think at first we started talking about how we were losing, and we were all upset because our record was bad, and nobody wants a bad record. But then when we started winning, it just kept adding on and adding on. And we really talked about it and how we were doing good and just things like that.
Yeah. Now both of you, I've seen make improvements throughout the season, so not just as a team, but individually, everyone just seems to have stepped their game up. Katy, for you, talk about what was it you really wanted to accomplish in your game, going from your junior year to senior year, and where do you feel like you've improved the most?
Well, I really wanted, last year I just hit the ball, just trying to hit it hard all the time, but this year I was just trying to put it where they're not, really trying to get some tips in, some rolls in, also improving on my passing and things like that, and then off the court, just improving on my leadership skills, just trying to be that person that everyone can come and talk to, and just try to keep everybody, be that positive role model for everyone on the floor.
Yeah, I have to add, I love seeing, everyone loves seeing when you spike the ball, it's amazing, but it's sometimes even more cool when you just fake them out and just dump right in there, so that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
Now, Barrett, you talked about chemistry. Talk a little bit more in depth about that. How close-knit is this group of girls?
So we don't really have cliques on our team. We're kind of all together, and we're so close, and on the bus we're all playing games and doing things together and listening to music, and I think it just is amazing about how we're just all together.
Yeah, and that technically or usually translates into more wins on the court too.
Yes.
So I think you can tell that y'all enjoy being together, not just competing together. So now I have to ask both of you, speaking of that, if no one's seen y'all play a match, it's every single point you guys go crazy. It's a lot of fun to watch. So, but the other night against Mount Vernon in the first round, Katy, I can't remember the play, but after it was over, TFS got the point, and you high-fived Barrett to the point where she was in some pain. So talk about both of you, what happened in that moment.
I think that I got a really big block,
Yes.
and we were just really excited about it, and the game just kept rolling on, and we kept winning, and we were really excited.
Me and Barrett just really get excited together. I don't know, whenever she gets a block, sometimes I'll just hit the floor, and then she just runs into the huddle and just pushes all of us out of the way. It's just so much fun.
So how bad did that hurt when you got that?
Well, it hurt worse than the block did. So.
Her hand was very red from that, but it was worth it, I think.
What did you say right after that?
I was a little sorry, but I was just extremely proud of her block, that I thought it was worth it.
And then you had to get ready for the next play.
Yes, we just had to keep going, keep focusing on the next one.
Now, Katie, for you, you got some big decisions coming up. A lot of people love the recruiting process, and there's a great majority that don't because it comes with a lot of added pressure. But what has your experience been like? Maybe give some idea of what kind of colleges you're looking at you and when you may be making a decision.
The recruiting process for me is definitely stressful. I mean, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, but it definitely adds another stressor to school and just sports and all the things like that. Currently, I had 2 offers from two schools, and I'm talking to a Division I beach team, actually. That's just what I'm looking at and just trying to figure out what's going to be best for me, what's best for my family, and my education as well. It's not all about athletics, but I need to pick a school that's going to help me further my education.
Okay. And any idea of when you kind of would like to make that kind of decision?
I would like to make it before December, so.
That would be good. That's what I'm saying,
Yes.
before basketball,
Yes.
or like, near the beginning of it so that you can just enjoy it.
Yes, I just
Yeah.
want to have it over with and just have my focus on basketball.
Awesome.
So that
Well,
would be great.
congratulations, girls. Congrats on a great season so far. I know there's still more to come.
Super
Thank you.
excited. Thank you.
Thank you.